Nvidia reporting a jump in sales of its devices for data centers. Earnings beat estimates. The stock moving higher today, up around 5%. Our guest says the results highlight the global strength in AI processor demand. Let's get more from Ivan Feinseth, Chief Investment Officer at Tigress Financial Intelligence. Ivan, thanks very much. What was the big takeaway for you from the Nvidia earnings report?
Well, the strong demand for the Blackwell processors. In fact, the CEO, Jensen Huang, says it's been unprecedented. It's just tremendous. And it's driven by the fact that every company is going to have to invest in AI. AI is going to drive almost every aspect of a company's business, whether it's supply chain automation, customer service, fraud detection, and sales opportunities, pricing optimization. It's all going to be AI driven, and every company is going to have to maintain some type of AI driven competitive advantage, which is going to drive huge capital investment for both the infrastructure to build out AI from the companies who are the providers of the AI platforms like Microsoft and Google and Amazon, and then the application software providers like Monday.com and MongoDB and Salesforce and C3 AI and Palantir. And then the infrastructure providers, companies like LandBridge, Texas Pacific Land, and even Oklo that you've seen has benefited from President Trump's initiatives on nuclear power, because there's four things that you need for an AI data center: is land, power, water, and connectivity.
It's amazing, isn't it? Just this growth. Is there a risk, though, of a bubble in the spending on data centers?
Well, everybody is trying to call for a bubble. They were trying to paint a bearish case that companies like Microsoft and Amazon were walking away from leases. I think it was just part of the negotiating process. And the infrastructure is way behind demand. So you're going to have huge spending. Then the next evolution is what Jensen Huang talks about: AI factories. You have to create the data for robotic systems to learn from. The same way that you need extensive mapping data to provide the guidance for autonomous driving. Because just if you look at the autonomous vehicles, and the fact that they use cameras to guide the vehicles, and they rely on lines, and on the road, for example, the lines may not be there because they've been faded or washed away, or they're covered with mud or dirt. So you have to use supplemental mapping data and also AI to redraw the lines. So there's so many different processes where AI is going to be used.
It's amazing. Apparently, AI is already running out of data on the internet for training itself. So, they're going to have the AI training models training each other or something. But just as this hunger for data.
Writing software.
What about the risk, though, that the Chinese will come up with their own devices that will rival Nvidia?
Well, there's going to be competition. But so far, we have led the way here in the U.S., and I believe that will continue to be the case. In almost every aspect of technology and innovation, the U.S. leads the way. I mean, our capital market system is just very conducive to innovation and product development.
What could go wrong with the Nvidia story, though? I suppose the so-called DeepSeek moment. Somebody, presumably the Chinese, comes up with a device that comes close to Nvidia's equipment.
Well, I'm not sure that DeepSeek actually could challenge some of it's being said, but you really don't know to what extent that the data output is as optimized or as advanced as it may be. I mean, there's a lot of simplistic AI data collection, and then there's very complex, which has to evolve to the constant next level of data. And then I always say, look, we've all seen the movie Terminator, so we know how it could end, but hopefully it doesn't go that way.
That's right. The original Terminator was my favorite. I loved Arnie as a bad guy. Nvidia. So your rating on Nvidia is a buy right now.
We have a buy with a $220 target price, 12-month target price.
What do you think is the attitude of professional mutual fund managers? Do they feel, I just got to own Nvidia, I have no choice?
Absolutely. Nvidia is the leader. They are they were the creator of the GPU, the graphic processing unit, which is now making this whole visual learning process possible for computers. So to me, it is a must own. And everybody is going to have money allocated to this AI sector in some way. And NVIDIA then goes to the top of the list. And then, as I said, the other service providers, the infrastructure providers, the software providers, there is a lot of opportunity and a lot of connected parts, because it's not only the input, but how you then use it to optimize systems, how you use it to create pricing optimization models. And I was recently at a Walmart, two different Walmart distribution facilities that were all automated and using AI to, optimize packaging and sorting and distributing. They measure the dimensions of everything that's coming in the warehouse. Mm-hmm. And then they have box makers that make 2,200 different size boxes so they can have the exact box size to fit the exact items that's in somebody's order for home delivery. So that way they could optimize space on the trucks, use less material. So it's just very fascinating how all these aspects. And by the way, years ago, you would have a warehouse full of people running around, pulling items and putting them in boxes. Now it's all automated, and the same people are using tablets and computers to monitor the process. Including I was in a minus 15 degrees freezer, mm-hmm. and I could only stay 5 minutes with the hat and gloves and jacket they gave me. Mm-hmm. Used to have people working 8 hours in that environment. Now it's all automated. And they have been successful in bringing down a fulfillment order from 3 to 4 hours to 30 minutes. This is how we are able to get same-day delivery from Walmart and Amazon and some of these companies. It's just fascinating that, for a while, Amazon would say, if you click now, you could have it tomorrow. Now, you click now, you could have it today.
It's incredible.
And this is all made possible from these AI processes.
That's great for those of us who love instant gratification. Ivan, thank you very much indeed. Ivan Feinseth is Chief Investment Officer at Tigress Financial Intelligence.